my YouTube channel. What did I just Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sefina in case you are new here, and if you're not, welcome back fam. Welcome back guys. As you've seen, this is like a life update slash my experience in Lagos kind of, and I'll be like giving people like pointers based off my experience in Lagos. Like, so let's go. Before we start here, let's firstly address the elephant in the room. Why haven't I been on YouTube? Honestly guys, I have no excuse. I'm here to just today. I bought snacks and my cup is making an appearance again. This time around I'm just drinking water, but it's making an appearance, so you should know. So I brought snacks and I'm going to be drinking. Where's my scissors? What? We've nearly started. I'm already being chaotic. I put the scissors here now. Okay. See, it doesn't look behind me. Found it. So let me quickly open this stuff and we'll proceed into gisting you all why I haven't been on YouTube for a while, or why I stopped posting on YouTube. Once I combine this stuff, like plenty, because this the 20% extra they said they put is not said. Okay, this is not when they put 10% extra, but this is like my go-to snack. Any cheesy snack like cheese balls, munchies, cheese. I love it. So why haven't I been on YouTube? Yeah. So if there's really no excuse, I really want to say it's because I've been going for my internship program, and that is going to be a lie, because that is not even the reason. Because I don't even go for that stuff like regularly. I go twice a week, and sometimes it's not even complete. The 3 days isn't even complete. So I won't say that's the reason why. I've just been in a, how would I put it, a non-creative space. Like, I've tried to create stuff and it doesn't come out well at all. I even told my friends, like my friends asked me, why haven't you uploaded on YouTube, what's going on? I say I've recorded. I always tell them I've recorded and I'm here to like edit, and oh, it's a lie guys. I haven't recorded shit. I don't know why I haven't recorded. It's just like I don't want to put out content that even I myself will not be able to watch, and if I can't watch myself, who wants to watch me? I don't know, maybe other people will be able to, based on this video. If this video comes out nice, even if I don't like it, I'm going to post it, because I have to post things before the end of this year. So Merry Christmas guys. Today is the 25th, even though you will not be watching it on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas and a prosperous new year in advance. So based on life updates, this year has been rocky kind of, because I've been at home for like almost a year. If you don't know, I school in Nigeria, University of Ilorin, and we've been on strike for like since February. Basically I've been at home since February of this year, and strike got called off like October, sometimes in October, but my school asked my set to resume. Some other sets have resumed, like the final year were asked to resume like November. Then we that were incoming, that were just resuming the new session, were asked to resume December 15th. But I figured it was just like a waste of time to resume that December 15th, because there's basically nothing to do. They just updated our portal on Monday, which was 18th or 20th, I'm not sure. It was like 20th of, and today is like Christmas Sunday, and there's probably, because the rest of the month is like useless. I'll be resuming soon, so next year. So I've been at home for basically a year, and it has just been ups and downs for like 6 months. I was just going for internship, I was going for my tailoring training, I wasn't doing anything passive. Like, everything has just been dead. I've just been at home doing nothing. Life has been nice. I started YouTube August 1st, and so far so good. it's slow. Not, should I say it's slower than expected, but I didn't really like put the expectation into the YouTube channel that okay, once I release the video it's going to like blow up to the roof like this. But well, it's slower than expected, and I guess it's kind of on me as well because I didn't really put out much content. If I want to like expect a significant growth in the channel, which by the grace of God is going to change. I did a podcast with my friend earlier this year, like has a podcast, and she invited me. So we're talking about how people create goals by the beginning of the year and how people don't really fulfill them. And I've always been like an anti-goal person because anytime I see people's year achievement or year goals or what they want to achieve like at the end of the year, I always find it like ridiculous. And should I say ridiculous? Not ridiculous per se, but it has just been something I find whether why would you be creating goals for the new year? But this year has taught me that you create those goals to kind of like have a standard, have a like a what should I call it, a balance for how your year is going to progress. Not that you can set ridiculous goals that are not going to be realistic. Set goals that I realize that this year you have to like set goals that are realistic. It makes you like have an idea of how your year is. It makes you have like I can't remember the word, a hey God, an idea of how your year is going to be, right? It's going to like make you, it's like going to keep you in check. I'm saying now, you maybe for school year, you know, okay, I want to achieve like a certain GPA next year. So you have to make the GPA one that regardless of if you read, it is achievable, not so one that you have to kill yourself on top. Even if you kill yourself on top, you won't achieve it. So you make that GPA maybe like, say you're on 3.2 this year now and you want to get to 3.5 next year. So you break it down the whole of next year. You say okay, you're going to break it into like smaller goals and say from this month to this month I want to achieve this, from this to this I want to, this is the process of how I want to achieve this. So this year has taught me that, and this year is something that no matter what you've planned, like regardless of how you've planned your year to even go, it won't go that way because I'm expected to have graduated by now and I'm still in school because of the strike. I've calculated that roughly December last I'll be done with everything, exams and school, even though the graduating list has not yet come out, or we've not yet done convocation. I assumed that I should be done with everything related to school, but alas, I'm not done. So this has taught me that live in the moment. You can't really dwell upon things because it's not working. Just like, okay, it's not working, what else can I do? That's just it. And what else has this year taught me? This year has been fun. Is it fun? Oh God, I like a lot. I would say this year is the year that I had a lot of self-awareness. I don't know, maybe because I had a lot of time to myself, still on the way to learning who is Steffi, what does Steffi want, everything like. So this year has been a year that I had a lot of self-awareness. I haven't really like I've just been moving through life that okay based on vibes, but right now I'm really, where are we going level, what's going to happen. If I had to like I had sense to you people, I know I don't think I have sense, but right now I think I'm already growing in sense small. So that's just it. What else is happening? I think that's just it. That's all. I finished my internship, or rather I stopped because Christmas, after Christmas, New Year, I'm resuming, so I can't be going there anymore. So I told them I'm done. I finished for this time around. So what else is new? I got a ring light. Yeah, I got a ring light and a tripod. So hopefully my content is going to be on its A game next year, and I'm going to be creating more, I pray, because school is also there. I can't be dealing with school because that's important as well. So hopefully I'm able to find a balance between the both of them. One is going to suffer. That's just it. And I've answered the elephant in the room that the elephant in the room that I really wasn't in a creative space, and I don't want to put out content that will be bland or I would not be able to watch. But I've learned that I have to like put out this bad content to be able to give room for new ideas. And it's not if they are bad though, just in my head I'm like, who will watch this? It's just like I'm self-doubting myself, like who's going to watch this thing? I just want it and talking about shit that you barely know, because I'm also learning. I'm not as if I'm well versed in this life, so how would I be giving people advice that, oh, blah 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 blah? So I feel like it was just self-doubt that made me stop creating as well. And I promise that I won't let that win again. I'm going to slowly and surely conquer it, I pray. So moving on, I think that's all for the life of this, because what else is there to say? Well, my life was really uneventful, except that I started the YouTube channel this year, and which I'm glad about, and I hope it continues to grow. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I don't like take your subscription or your views for granted. You guys are the reason why I'm still here and open to like create more content for you guys, and I hope to creating content that you guys love. If you guys like have any ideas of things I should do in the coming year, I would like your suggestions in the comment section. Thank you very much. Moving on, the other segment of this like video is I want to say things that I think people should know before moving to the Lagos, or maybe I think people are going to come for NYC like next year. So this is a video for you people, of anyone thinking of moving to Lagos. This is part is for you guys, because I feel like you should just have that back of your mind that these 3 things or 4, I don't know how many I'm going to be listing yet, but I have 4 here. If another one pops into my mind, maybe I'll say it. Well, these 4 things, I feel like they're like the, should I say, key or standards, or some of the things you shall know. One of the important things that you should know around because if you come here without forewarning, you just be overwhelmed and embarrassed. So the first thing on my list is at the back of your mind, like when you're packing, or once you've decided that, okay, it's Lagos I want for my NYC, or it's Lagos I want to move to, Lagos I want to come and do stuff, you know, maybe I just come for 2 weeks safe, or 1 week just for like a vacation. Just have it at the back of your mind that Lagos is a chaotic place. Lagos is a chaotic place. Like, no, I believe no ordinary person, I won't say ordinary, no normal person is living in Lagos. Even though no normal person, I would say normal person is living in all the whole Nigeria. I just believe like Lagos is like a different place on its own. It's like nowhere you've ever been. That's what I would say or believe, because Lagos is like a chaotic state the chaotic is not even an organized way. It's just in a way that people have learned to live with. Lagos is chaotic and a disorganized way again. Let me explain. So like the moment you enter from Bega, bam, even if there's no traffic, I don't really like, once you enter, you already know this place is just ras. This place is just full of it's just really full of chaos. And the people here are already like used to it. And like if someone else comes from outside and say, this is your Lagos self, Kiniko, they're just like, what's it? If this doesn't happen, this is not Lagos. So let me give like an example. When I was still doing internship, because that's the only time I leave this house, or when I go to my mom's shop, which is by the way, like when I was still doing internship, I think that was my very last day. So I usually use the BRT. If you haven't watched my intern vlog, go and watch it now. So I usually only enter BRT. So where the keke will drop me from my office is like I have to like trek to get to the BRT terminal. So the other day I was trekking, I was going. Like, and it's in Ikeja is like I would have to pass through Computer Village. That place is sharp. Is the razzest place in the mainland. It's just anyhow if you're not careful. If you're not careful, you'll just run in the streets. So I was trekking to the bus terminal and I was just checking. I had headset on, but it was not like very very loud, so I could still hear what was going on in my surroundings. Tell me why I was walking and there were like a bunch of guys trekking. I was already looking and I was like trying to like avoid them by the side. So I was like going. Why do I keep repeating like? So I was going by their side, and tell me why one of them would turn back and say, "I love you." I mean, is it I love you, I'm in love with you? I can't remember. I just know that he probably put his ear by my headset and said it so I could hear very well. And I turned and said, why? I didn't even say why. I just like in my mind I was like, why? You see how people are mad in this Lagos. Anyhow, if you are not mad, if you are a very normal person, why you would be walking on the road seeing another normal person and just shout I love you? I don't get. Well, that one we are doing. Another chaos in Lagos is nothing is organized. Like the only thing I can say is organized is maybe BRT. Like even that one itself, people still come and say, come and use mago and come and enter. Like you can't see anything organized. You reach public offices that you want to do something. Wahala, you reach. I think public services are probably common everywhere else. Also, like Lagos whole is it just has like an additional stress written under it that if you don't have it at the back of your mind that this is what I'm going to face or more, you're probably going to be overwhelmed and say, what am I doing here? But soon, the traffic, anything. This part of Lagos chaos as well. I feel like everything I've summarized it in Lagos is chaotic, but I still broke it down. Lagos, like the traffic is mad. Like, and if they told you that Lagos traffic is mad, just believe them. If they said they've gone, maybe someone has stayed in traffic for like over 4 hours for a 30-minute distance, that person is not lying. I promise you that person is not lying. Especially in the island, wow. I promise that person is not lying or over exaggerating anything. My very first day in my internship, I had not even got my BRT card, so I entered the normal regular yellow bus. So you know BRT have lanes, so it's easier for them to like pass through traffic. If you don't know, they have lane shot. So other buses will like get through from you pass the normal route, everybody passes through. So I left the office around 5 o'clock. And that the bus before the bus got filled up. Okay, fine. I did like probably 30 minutes before we left inside Ikeja. Before we left like Ikeja, I was not like I've even left Ikeja. It's now on my way coming home that I saw traffic. Even though I later still saw after that. Before we left Ikeja, I left. Okay, let's say like maybe 5:30 we moved. Before we even left, the bus was able to leave the queue, like to go to branch. We used 30 minutes before we now left Ikeja. We were using like roughly an hour 30 minutes because there was like standstill, no movement, just because we want to come out of Ikeja. Like there was like standstill, and the bus I entered was all these big buses that it's not even normal downfall. Like there's this big downfall, it's not moderate. There's another big downfall that has like this overhead stuff. I don't know what it shut downfall as well. So there was no way he could have even say he wants to squeeze himself into. He had to be going with the traffic. There's no way you say, okay, there's a small space, let me squeeze. The traffic was mad. Just and getting to my house is just supposed to take, if there's no traffic, it's supposed to take 20 minutes, 25. If there's no traffic, like it's not. If it's not laziness, I suppose fit checker, but God forbid, I can't check. I would say if to check it will reach like an hour. But with a car, it will be like 15 to 30 minutes. It shouldn't even be up to 30 minutes. It's just based on wherever you are in Ikeja. But if you are at Ikeja bus stop, it shouldn't be up to like 30 minutes for you to reach where I stay. So I used like I left office 5. Tell me why I'm reaching home like 8:30. Why? So if anyone does that, they used 4 hours inside Lagos for a trip that's supposed to be like 30 minutes. It's true, especially during festive season. That's the worst period. Like that's the worst anytime you can go anywhere in this Lagos. Just be prepared to like stay. Maybe December especially. Said don't let me say first. December. You're coming to Lagos December. Just be prepared to like stay in traffic for like an hour, 30 minutes stuff. So anytime you're just going out, just prepare. Like Lagos just prepare traffic with their time. So let me say I'm going to somewhere and it's going to like cost me like an hour. I have to have like another hour. That's if it doesn't even like be over than be more than 1 hour. You have to like add your traffic time to the time if you want to get to wherever you're going to on time. If not, you're going to sleep on the road and miss wherever you go to. Like, can you imagine saying I want to go somewhere now? I've spent 2 hours in traffic. I'm good. Maybe I want to go and have fun. Maybe I stay on the mainland and I want to go to the island. I'm already calculating that okay, I will use 2 hours on the road. When I'm not traveling, 2 hours, that sounds much, right? I'll use 2 hours on the road. Then when I get to where I'm going to, I'll just spend like 1 hour, 30 minutes or 1 hour just because I want to get back on time so that the traffic will make me stay late outside. How does that make sense? Tell me. I'm not saying but it is, with all these things, I still love Lagos. With all these flaws and everything, I still love Lagos. Number 3 on my list is if you're in Lagos, you have to move smart. I actually move smart because I think that's just the best possible way I could put it. Because I won't say I would have said just be acting paranoid, but that's weird. But that's move smart. Lagosians like to behave like they're smarter than everybody, like they are from Lagos, one thing where they don't even see. Like even if you're not smart in Lagos, they like to portray that smartness so that nobody, like Lagos has taught people to be overconfident. You feel see person where feel rough past you now, like someone that is like rougher than you, and you can say okay, this person wants to cheat me, and you just be dragging with the person just because like you know this person, if you are dull, this person is probably going to ride me. But there are sometimes you have to like mellow back and say this one passed me, oh, I can't do it. So you have to like move smart. You can't be slow. People say it's kind of like a coping mechanism, which it is actually. If you are not, the chances of you not surviving in this place is high because the people are just moving mad in this country. And you are saying, oh, where I come from, I want to act chilled. There are some situations that call for the unchilled part. You see someone in suit and tie, complete, dragging with what's it called? Dragging with like a conductor. And that's not because he doesn't know what he's doing. It's just because has shown him things. We are not normal people in this Lagos, as I've said. People are crazy. So when you are in Lagos, your bag, move. You yourself, move briskly. Don't do that. If not, you don't go. My final point is believe and also don't believe the hype. Let me explain. Believe the hype because I feel like I love Lagos, regardless of everything. I say that Lagos is chaotic and everything like that. I still love Lagos because anytime I'm in Lagos, you just feel like, I can do. I don't know. You feel like I can do anything. I feel like I can do anything, but it's just like Lagos is. I'm not really in Lagos. I would say half of my life I haven't really spent it in Lagos, or I spent it there. After my primary school, or since my secondary school, I don't think I've spent like a complete 2 years at home. Like I've been at home through for 2 years. I went to a boarding school, so I haven't stayed at home for like 2 years in all. And whenever I come home for holidays, it's not like I go out, go through hot Lagos. Like Lagos to me, sometimes I still see it from like a tourist point of view because I haven't really seen. Because it's just from some of these are just from the small outing I've even gone to. Come to now think of the experience someone that goes out all the time would have compared to my own. So believe and don't believe it. The reason I say believe the hype is Lagos has turned to this place that if you know what you're looking for, if you know what you want to do, if you know whatever you want to achieve, even though it will be stressful, you are going to achieve it. Like, they call Lagos no man's land, and they also call Lagos, like, Lagos is like an economic hub, and there is no work you want to do that is not available in this Lagos. Like, Lagos just has like a lot of opportunities, and that's why people shout Lagos, 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 Lagos. And the reason why I said don't believe the hype, because if you don't believe the hype in the fact that people are shouting Lagos, 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 they believe that if you just come back, oh, there are opportunities waiting for you. Just see this roaming about, this roaming around, okay, I want to do this, you're already doing it. But people do try and error, you know, like, you try things, you work out for you, fine. But there are sometimes that you try some things, it doesn't work out, you move on to other things. I was listening to a podcast, I said what I said which day about an Uber driver. This man came to Lagos for a banking job. He was unable to get it. He said he went back, he came back for another banking job, he was unable to get it, and he decided to stay. He found other things to do. I think the first job he did was, he said he sold in a perfume store, I think it's a sensor. So he said he worked there as a manager for a while. That was not what he came here for, but he was on, like, he knew that if he wanted to like achieve something, you can't just say. And I feel maybe it's because maybe this can happen anywhere, but I feel like Lagos has just, especially work business wise and entertainment wise, Lagos just has a lot of advantage more than other places. Although the cost of living is high, that is one of the reasons why I shouldn't believe Lagos hype again. They'll say there's money in Lagos, there's money in Lagos. They will not tell you that the money you get, you're spending like almost everything on cost of living. Spending almost everything on cost of living. The houses you live in is expensive, transport expensive, like food is expensive. Maybe you're getting like 100k, you're just able to save like 20k out of 100k. What's the point? To be living based on 100k salary, and you have to pay rent, you have to eat, it's really hard in Lagos, and that's one of the reasons why you shouldn't believe the hype in Lagos. Excuse me. You want to believe the hype, just know that hype, there are some things under it that they did not tell you about. That's where the belief not comes. There's some things under it that they did not tell you that, okay, once you're ready to, I'm going to Lagos, just believe that there's stress and there's chaos in Lagos. You have to be ready to move mad. You have to be ready to unlearn some things that this is how we did it in our place. But once you move to Lagos, you already know that there's no way you want to come and do this thing. That's just it. And that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you for sticking with me to this moment. I really appreciate it. And to be honest, I didn't take you all for granted, and I'm really sorry I haven't been like giving you guys more content as I promised. And I just hope like in the comments here is going to be like better, greater, more fun, more content to create, more success, like just great things are going to happen next year by the grace of God, for me and for you guys watching as well. And just thank you. That's all I have to say, like, for the rest of the year. I'm thankful for everything I've achieved so far. For those I haven't achieved, so I guess that's just the way things are supposed to be, even though some of them are like my own personal fault, which I'm accepting and trying to correct. And so I'm just thankful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Share to your family, friends, foes, everyone you think would enjoy my content, even though there are not that many, but still everyone think they would enjoy my content. Just please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't. To I beg, help me. Alright, we have, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.